today to the 7 Deadly Sins, chapter 152. Now, this chapter is a fairly simple chapter, so I'll just give my thoughts and be done with it. It does have a little twist at the end, but I'll get to that soon. And yeah, enjoy. Let's get into it. Diane keeps getting better and better at the dance, and it seems like she finally got the dance figured out, and she can actually dance to near the full potential. Now she can sense everything around her, even with her eyes closed. So she senses the creatures from the forest, the seeds blooming, and the earth moving, everything around her. Then she suddenly feels like something bad is going to happen. Now, in the meantime, we find out that Matrona and Zarupa, the guy who saved her, actually have children, two children. And I don't know exactly how that works because the physics in this, you know what I mean? The physics don't quite add up. But anyway, they had children, and two children actually, and the children wanted to go fishing by the river so they can catch some fish in order to make Matrona and Diane some dinner. And apparently at the river, the two kids encounter one of the birds, the demonic birds that were spreading the flyers, and the bird just beats them up. Now Matrona kills the bird almost immediately, and the bird didn't seem to have that much of a power, but it was more than enough to beat the kids up. And now they are pretty torn down, and they don't know if they can save them. So Matrona decides to go to the tournament, and if she can win it and get a wish, she will wish for her children to be okay. Of course, Zarupa and Diane try to talk her out of it, but it seems for her, the woman she was, because she was once a warrior that only knew combat, it's a simple decision to make. So she's using her skills to make her children better, so that's okay. But she prays to Dolor. Dolor was the ancient giant that invented the dance, because Diane's dance is also called the Dolor dance, and he's the god actually. The shocking reveal at the end, the twist, is that the giant that had his head covered with a tarp, removed the tarp, and he's actually Dolor. He's actually the giant they were praying for, but he's a demon. So now we can see why he was considered a god, because he's both a giant and a demon. So maybe some crossbreeding in there, I don't know, I'm not sure. But he should be fairly powerful. And apparently he's known throughout the human world as Valor. And if you remember, Hawk was given by Merlin the Eye of Valor, who could read power levels. And it seems that that Eye of Power is this giant's eye, actually his eye. And that's why he could read power levels. And this giant, Dolor, he actually can see that Garen and Marisela have been defeated, and Faudin's whereabouts are still unknown. So basically, three of the Ten Commandments are missing right now. We're not missing two of them. We already know they're defeated, and one of them, Faudin, was kidnapped. But we know the demon jumped out of him right before he was kidnapped, so I don't know where he is right now. It is, however, fairly interesting that this giant is part demon, because I wouldn't have guessed that he was a giant, because he has 4 arms. So giants don't usually have 4 arms, but since he is a crossbreed, who knows? I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's mainly the chapter. 70% of the chapter was the part where Diane was dancing and getting in touch with the earth and the nature, so we don't have a lot to go on with this chapter. But yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.
Any rational society would either kill me or put me to some use.